What's up? I'm
What's
on a
up?
new mic, everybody. I'm on the internal mic, so I probably sound like, I'm in 1998 or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like what's been happening on my end. I had got a Oculus, Rift S, and now that I had it plugged in, every time I get on StreamYard, it wants to pick up that mic. That's what Noah's been hearing in my past couple streams. It sounds like I'm like you are right now.
It's like a feedback thing going on.
Kind of like a tin can effect.
Yeah, so this mic I don't need today. We can just move that out of the way. The Yeti mic is not working. Dude, Inkfinity is here showing up, pretending to be nefarious. Okay. Who else we got in here?
We got Noah in here. You was Noah, and he's talking about the tin can, like I just said. Steven De La Vega, hello, fart noises. Yes. D-Wag, how you doing, sir? Simon Portier, yes. Shadow Hawk, hello. Coleman.
Like you say, Coleman, like he's in the Silver Age hero.
And the Ryan Cardinal.
That's the Ryan Cardinal. The only Ryan Cardinal I know.
The Ryan Cardinal.
I was looking around and I noticed like the start of the year always has a solid set of pre-campaign, shit going on. So we normally have some guests on, but there's so many good pre-campaigns and sign-up pages out there. I was like, let's just do one where we get in there and dive into a few of them, bring up all the ones we know about, the ones that we want to talk about, see what we like. And then we'll probably end up signing up for a few. I'm going to share a screen, but at the same time, looks like Inkfinity is having beef with Nefarious.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Is it a dwarf versus lion sort of circumstance?
I don't think so. I think they're both on the same side. I'm team lion. By the way,
I know you would.
Week. Yeah.
You want to know why I know that? Only hipsters are lions. That's why.
Oh my god, dude! Hipsters? Yeah. Do I look like a hipster, dude? I've got like the worst. I got the worst sense of style for a hipster. Then
I guess the dwarves all go to the same woman at the end of the battle. So I guess you guys got that going.
Look, dude, dwarves, despite my stature, yeah. Despite my Italian stature, I'm Team Lion, dude.
I'm a 6'4" dwarf, bruh.
I will be funding the sweet lions, no matter who they are. All dwarves go to heaven. He brings up something here in the subtext. You notice how he spelled dwarves? I'm wondering why they did not spell it correctly in the campaign.
Well, all right. No. Here's it. Yeah. Dwarves with a V is Tolkien dwarves.
Okay. So he's got
what my nerdum says. The V is dwarves. It's originating from Tolkien's dwarves. With dwarf, I know Brian had talked about it. He said the original title for it was a lot more off-putting, and someone had to point him out about it and be like, "Hey, you might want to talk to these guys about it." And they're like, "Okay." So you got Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with an F. So
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me too much, but my first thought was, okay, whatever. Maybe it was on purpose in another way. Just like it's
the fact that we're talking about it.
We're a little nerdy about it.
There you go.
Oh, just in the fact that we're bringing it up again, and he's not even on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, Brian is a master marketer, so I wouldn't put it past him. I will be stealing many of his ideas in the future. Today, however, we're going to be looking at a few other things.
He works for the CIA. He's infiltrated CG. That's what it is.
Yeah, who knows, man? Maybe he makes products for the CIA.
He's going to start a cult soon.
I'm sure he will.
Don't drink the dwarven Kool-Aid.
Dude, Brian needs to become
dwarfen,
yeah, with the F. feel like Brian's going to become the Gary V of CG. He's just going to be telling everybody to get their freaking act together, just hustle all day, sell comic books. I wish
like
he
that.
has a parody.
Putting the war and barf. Yeah. It's awesome.
Look, I like the designs. However, I just personally want to be funding the team that is ripping B-Rose's head off. So it's just my thing. Nothing against B-Rose. I dig that the visual there. Before we get into the books, guys, we put in a couple new things last week and the week before that in our Ultimate Art Guide, which is really just an index for you guys trying to make books out there, either writing or drawing or just storytelling in general. There's a bunch of things in here. We keep adding to it. Again, we will be adding more. If you have suggestions, put them in the chat or DM me on Twitter, Catapano Art, and we shall be adding more to it. This is linked in the description, so check that out before we start. This is Art Bros. We are going to do a little bit of a skimming of a few, and then we'll go back. I feel like we're going to skim through these signups, and then we'll be like, oh, let's go back to this one and read more about it as we go. And one that, like, the ones that I want to skim on are the ones that I haven't gotten book 2 of or book 1 of. So, like, say, Forsaken Gods. This is from Luke, Fresher Luke, but I don't know what book 1 was. So all I know is the art for book 2 and the art that he puts up on Twitter looks awesome. So that's what I'm going off of. Nothing from the first book. So either way. So Forsaken Gods. Maybe we should have a guest in here to explain this. Amherst shows up. What's up, Amherst?
What's up, Amherst?
Make money, that coin, that paper. Yeah. So, look, Gary V, your way to success here is what she's saying.
Oh.
What are you bringing up, dude? You got some special stuff?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, don't worry. So Forsaken Gods 2 looks like it's obviously a continuation of Forsaken Gods 1. That's a no-brainer. It says, as Samara discovers more secrets about the dreaded Skull Knight. The story continues from there. So I have no clue what that means. However, like I said, the art looks cool. Like, this has got a lot of energy. This four-eyed cat looks pretty sweet. And a lot of the art that he puts up on Twitter looks awesome. So maybe on this campaign, it will have a bundle for 1. I think that's a no-brainer. What's up, Jeremy? What do you find?
All right, so I got a few books in that the campaigns are, I believe, still open for people to get.
Oh, okay.
Not just sign up, but I can hold those off until later. Finish your pitch. I'll go with.
Oh yeah, I'm not pitching any of that. But if you want to show those books off, yeah, we can do them right before we roll.
Yeah,
that would be perfect. So yeah, have you seen anything about Forsaken Gods before? Is this your first time seeing this pre-campaign?
No, I've never met any gods.
Yeah, that's because you're a heathen, dude, and none of us holy folk would.
But the artwork looks baller.
Yeah. Some of this stuff is really like
the attitude.
Simplicity of it sometimes can really.
Well, have you seen the first one? If this is the second one.
Like I said, that's what I was saying. I haven't read the first one. However, I did see it in a brief passing. Has anybody backed this first book? Let us know. However, I know the art looks good. We're going to move right past that for a second.
Amanda B?
We're going to scoot by. Yeah, Amanda B's here. What's up?
Amanda B.
I like how Amanda B calls me by my last name. And she's one of the only.
Calamari?
No, it's not my last name, dude. Bro.
Cabanara?
Oh, speaking of, guys, I don't know if you've seen this little bad boy. This is something I picked up. This is something I'll be wearing when I win the next sketch battle.
Give yourself another mushroom. Hold on, or give yourself a mushroom and turn around again. I got to see this. What? I've just missed it.
You missed this? Another mushroom.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the headband, bro.
Yeah.
I will be wearing this eventually. This is Catapano.
Okay.
This is the Catapano outfit.
All right. All right. I like this. You're awakening. You're awakening.
I picked up a cosplay.
You're the inner, Bigums is coming.
Dude, I'll wear it if the minute I sign up for a couple of these bad boys, I'll put on a bandana. So have you seen this one, dude? Have you seen American Bliss Father's Pride?
No.
Well, it's American, bro.
Artwork look awesome.
Your older brother would be proud with this one.
Oh yeah. Dwight totally nerds out with anything Star Spangled.
Yeah. This is another one from Genuine Comics. I don't know if he was in the chat or not. But yeah, this looks awesome. Looks incredible, as most of the books he puts out. And he's got a freaking variant by the great pal who does Perfect 10, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I noticed some of these. Like, I put this on the thumbnail because it's just such a good mix of things happening. Good shapes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really cool. And that's enough for me to sign up for something. But also a sexy lady going for America. I think I'm in. So I'm so.
Some girls are bedazzled. That girl's Star Spangled.
Yeah, he's not writing it. Odin is writing this one. However,
Nice.
Genuine Comics is putting it out there. Yeah, Amanda is correcting us.
I got something secret with Odin.
Oh yeah. Well, you can't. Now it's not secret, bro. Now people know.
I can't tell you what it is. Just know I'm busy.
Dude, you know what we need to put on here is a bro counter. Every time I say bro, it needs to have a counter. And
bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we'll just say some more bros for.
Bro, dope.
What is up? Total excellence. Yeah. It reminds me of Always Sunny, where Charlie tries to get enough sleep so he can keep up his level of excellence. Cracks me up. So I will be signing up for this one. We'll skim past it. I'll come and sign up a little bit after. Jeremy, do you wanna hop on? You got a shared screen to talk about one?
Let's see. Ballad of the Celestials. It's Derek Clay's book, and looking awesome. He pops in. We like him. He's part of our chat.
Okay.
And I love it kind of gives me the Golden Axe feel,
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, get into this one.
Is it directly inspired by?
I don't know, but I love it,
dude.
I love it. Like anything that's going towards that Conan the Barbarian gruesomeness type stuff, and then it's got that 90s edge. Like, again, I love a lot of the styles I find in these groups because it is nostalgic, and we're all sharing shag carpet and tube TV pictures and stuff. It's like take us back, and stuff like this takes you back.
It's a good point. It does give me that vibe. I guess the mix between just the attire, the axe, some of the creatures. It definitely is harkening back.
To me, it like fills in my imagination gaps if I was doing tabletop role play.
I dig it.
Yeah. Like I'd open up a D&D like first edition book and see these illustrations and just be like, no. Like this one right here specifically is, pacifically a part reminiscent of a game that I had once.
Yeah, I feel like that does have like this.
That I had.
I feel like it does. Not only that, just in general, not specific to you, but yeah, I would agree in general as well.
Like if there's an element of everyone's connected at the subatomic core of our creativity and everything, it's like a frequent. This image right here is one I think we all kind of. It's we've seen this somewhere. It's familiar, but at the same time, it's not. It's like it's Derek Clay's own voice coming out in this story, but he captures something that resonates.
Can you read the blurb at the top? Because I know the reminiscent part, which is very cool.
Before the ancient flood continents are connected, mankind is divided, and the Celestials are perched in wait. Because of this, an evil force arises to conquer the earth. Mir and his small group of warriors encounter this evil and are thrust into a crisis that will disrupt the fate of humanity.
I feel like that was a mix of like Patrick Stewart and this. Oh man, now I'm blanking on dude's name. Clearly, when you said humanity, it brought it up. I don't know the guy's name though. Anyway, it's a very spoofy accent. Good job, though. Before we move on too far, you said American Bliss and Cayman America crossover. Yes, I think that is something that we'll all be begging for. If it's not a part of their campaign for like super dollars, for that print, I think that's what needs to happen. Hear that, Dave? Go talk to Iconic Comics over there. Get us some crossover.
Dang, that's too long.
I'll let you type while I bring up my next.
I'm just trying to actually put the links in there.
So in the
go to them.
Good idea, and we'll put that in the description afterward. The ones I
need the American
in the description.
If there's any wrenches in here that wants to put in that American Bliss one, let me know. Because
I don't know if many wrenches are left.
I'll find it.
Maybe Coleman's around. All right, so I have. It's at the bottom. I totally forgot about this book. This is one that the old Moral Compass is putting out. Black Owl, book 1. I have no clue where this is coming from, what it's about. I have no information on it. However, the art looks cool. It seems like something in the superhero range that I would enjoy. It seems like it's a harkening back to, even the little blurb brings you back to it, where the grandson of the Golden Age Black Owl dons the mantle. So it's kind of like, it's reminiscent of what happens in like Watchmen or something with, I don't know why I'm blanking on the dude's name now, the owl dude. Jeez, that's like the whole point of that is there's like generations of heroes, and so that's kind of what it's bringing to mind, especially because of the owl stuff. But looks like he's ready to roll on this thing because he's got all the artwork done. What do you think about the artwork here, bro?
It's gnarly, dude. Again, the mark making is excellent. I don't like using the word simplification, but it's like the cartooning, the sense of form, everything's perfect in my opinion. Like there's nothing out of place.
Yeah,
everything's going with the flow, the feng shui of the, of just even that picture with him just gripping the side of the rock in the profile. Mm-hmm. I mean, it feels
just right, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what you guys want. That's what all you comic nerds want.
Right. Oh, yeah, and it's a return to the golden age of comics, which is kind of what's intriguing to me about it, because I fell in love with DC a little bit around that time, golden age, and then way later, obviously, and the modern stuff. But it's really cool that there's like a generational thing. It looks like it's very inspired by Batman because it's after being convicted for a crime he didn't commit. A billionaire, Eric Danville discovers his grandfather was the Golden Age crime fighter. So I guess he's gonna pretty much like clear his name at the same time as connect with his grandfather. So that's two of those things are I'm in. You got me with connecting with the grandfather, and you got me for like fighting crime to clear your name. I'm in. So we have some person in the chat. What's up, some person? It says, is Black Owl kind of an Iron Man mix with Batman? It seems like it. Seems like because of the billionaire gadgetiness of it. It seems it's just like the guy in Watchmen. It's very much a little bit of both, I'd say.
Yeah, you're gonna have to post that one. I can't seem to find it that easy.
What? Oh, it's in my it's in the description of the video.
Your description.
Yeah, dude, I got a big description. I feel like I need to be wearing my bandana now that I've shown it. And some person says, hello, Jim. Hello. I brought up, this is another one where I'm not really sure what's going on because I didn't get the first book, which is the Skits book here. And this is Skits Origin, which is the first book that the Skits guys did, or at least that was written. I'm not sure who did the art, if it was the same team or not. But it says, this is how it all started. I learned to write and draw and color skits over 12 years ago. So it seems like this is like almost like a throwback, a collection of the original stuff. I've heard some good things about skits. Anybody in the chat want to talk about in the chat about skits if they've read the
scroll down a bit.
Sure. So if you want to fill us in, let us know. However, skits, I know it's psychologically driven, and so I'm interested in knowing like more of the process. We can watch the video. This is one that actually has a video. I don't think the others had a video.
Go for
I was
it.
right. This has a video. Let's watch the video.
Let's watch the video.
I have to stop the screen so I can add audio, but we'll do it. They've got a one second, because I switched to Chrome. I'm just on the same browser, dude. So
send me the link in the private chat. I'll play it.
I'm already there. I've already clicked.
Snap, crackle, pop. Okay. Yeah.
Your background music was pretty sweet. I appreciate it.
You couldn't do Jeopardy.
No, don't do Jeopardy, bro. We're gonna do watch the video. Is it loud?
It's not playing.
Okay, that's weird. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, it is not. It's not connected. We're not connected to anything. I don't get it.
Like I said, send me the link in private chat.
Interesting. We're going to click it one more time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Stubborn Catapano.
No, because I'm a problem solver, bro.
Like overcooked calamari, man. There you go.
Seems a little loud.
Nice.
That's one hell of a sign-up page video. That's a pretty good teaser.
Nice.
Get you right into the mix of things. 24 Eyes, dude. Speaking of owls, dude, did you see this book, 24 Eyes? Have you seen Black Owl Book 1? You need to put some of your eyes on that. It's right up your alley, I imagine. Who knows? I'm just guessing. Just a guess.
Birds of a feather back books together.
Yes, if that wasn't so corny, I would say that's exactly true. What do you have another campaign you want to bring up? Pre-campaign?
Yeah.
Sweet ski.
I'm trying to flip a coin on this. I got one that I'm very heavily interested in the Tales of Novatera.
Mm-hmm.
You know, reviving the classic fantasy magazines. So I'm just interested in what this exactly is. I'm seeing beautiful character art, and I love the D&D again, bringing that back up. It all comes back around, you know. So anyway, again, love the art style that's going on, harkening back to, you know, Conan feeling. A lot of this, again, D&D stuff. I just saw it and I was like, But then one of our own, Enter the NATVERSE anthology. So apparently, Pops has got his Crom being made into something happening here. So, you all know him. You love him. It's Crom. From the mind of
It's
Pops and the art of Edwin Artex Badillo. Sorry if I'm messing that up. It's Art Bros. Come out here and introduce yourself. Everyone's favorite internet troll. Crom is a literal internet troll who thrives on chaos and madness. Nothing and no one is beyond his Cromnipotent reach. I don't even think Danny has had it easy. But yeah, I mean, so you've got all Crom stuff, Crom. Read through this, support your Pops. Support
the Crom anthology. Does it say anywhere on the page how big it's going to be? An anthology is.
The Crom is coming. The Cromniverse Anthology Volume 1, Enter the Cromniverse, is an anthology of stories based on the madness, mascot, and internet troll Crom.
Okay. So it's going to be all based around the Crom universe.
The Cromniverse Anthology Volume 1, Enter the Cromniverse, will feature contributions from Edwin Artex Badillo, Doc Blaylock, again, Ryan Andrew Niswander, again, Eric Hodson, Paul Gomez, Lahim Amir, and there is room for more. And again, if I didn't get that other one right, it's Art Bros. Stay tuned for details about Crom fan art contests and ash cans. Please share on social media, and all their links are right in.
Yeah, I feel like if you know Crom, and the anthology is going to have a bunch of artists that you probably may recognize.
So Christophus, I got other things to talk about.
We're just talking about the frickin' Gary V of CG here. Aerith is here.
Nice. What's up, B?
Shadowhawk Bax is saying that Skits is way cool. Says Michael and Tanisha are really cool people. The artwork is amazing. I'm trying to absorb this whole story. I'm still trying to absorb. So it's got to be complicated if you're still trying to absorb the whole story.
That's awesome.
So that's interesting. And I will go. It's hard to back the next one when you haven't backed the first, but I'm looking forward to it. I probably will put an email in there. That way I'm reminded. Herwinberg is putting up a thing for Crom, by Crom. Sign up. So the link's in there. And so we have a couple of different things we want to talk about before we move on. One being I wanted to bring up yours in the middle of the show here, Jern. Do you have one of yours? Do you have your big book?
My big book?
Yeah, your big book, dude. It's like, there you go.
My big book?
The big book, yeah. It's big.
So, it's big. It's here. The new link is up, guys. Joe might actually have to update the link he's got in the description, but if you go to our Twitter pages or our website at zadestudios.com, it will take you to this page. We did good on the signups on the last one. Really, this was just to buy me some time. Joe tells me here in 6 months they can do something. I don't know how they can do anything if I don't have anything connected to it, like bank accounts or anything. They can't really force me, but just to be safe and to make sure you guys aren't, trying to follow me in some weird things. I just saved the emails, restarted, new link. It's up. So if you haven't signed up, use the new link. If you already signed up, we got you. So
indeed, yeah. I'm pretty sure they do shut you down after 6 months. Or they force you to cancel or put it up.
Yeah. Well, I just went ahead and took it down and just cloned it right back up. No problem.
So BECKONED RECOURSE, bro. Tell us a little about it.
BECKONED RECOURSE is it's a dark fantasy igniting the major conflict that carries the world of Beck and the whole legend through multiple books. That I'm planning to do throughout the game. That the prototypes on Steam that you can still play right now, but it's in the vein of like Dark Crystal, Neverending Story, The Labyrinth, Lord of the Rings. But it's a story of a Jiri father raising a family in the Tree Kingdom of Tulabanya. and he's tested to become like one of their high magic users called Watchers. But as a Jiri, they actually come from a dark past as a people, and that dark past comes up from the depths and basically takes this city of hope and glory and turns it upside down, basically destroying the hope of it in this book. And then the next one will keep going, and I've got stories galore. I've got the next two books basically already planned out and ready to go, and that'll launch a bigger adventure where we're going to start meeting more humans and mingling that whole thing into, like, you know, the whole Legendarium, so you guys can actually start seeing what all these monkey people are really about. It's not just a Planet of the Apes type thing.
I figured the most interesting thing you got going is that it's like a totally different world, and you're dealing with like these monkey creatures that it automatically seems super fantasy because of that. But yeah, we're obviously everyone you cannot look at the art and not be stoked for getting the book in your hands, or at least reading it. You can get it digital maybe. But yeah, I will be definitely putting out the new link because the description probably has the old link. You want to put the new link in the chat for us real quick, and I'll move up. So while he puts the link for Beck and Recourse in the chat, I feel like your book is decades in the making, because it kind of is in some ways.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the actual storyline of the book, this first book, me and Kenton basically was like throwing out ideas for this event when about 5 years ago, and we were like, this was all backstory for the game. So we were taking all these ideas that I had planned out, that we had you know, laid out to some other characters that anyway, but it was all just in the ether and whatever I remembered, because we didn't really write any of that down. It was just spitballing over, you know, a couple of beers. So I remembered it, and I was like, okay, here are the bullet points. Here are the main points. You know, as long as it hits these main points, cool. And then that's when I was talking to you about it, and like, how long does it need to be? How, you know, because that's where I was trying to cut. So then, like you were showing in your last few episodes about planning, using the cards, breaking it down, figuring out what a good scale is just to tell this one chunk. And I got 2 other chunks to go, or else this book would have taken me 4 years to make.
Yeah, no, it's good to chunk it up. You got to for comics, especially.
It's my first book, and I'm wanting to come out with a bang. You know.
I'm sure.
What's up, Collision Bob?
Yo, Collision.
Fresher Luke.
Moving forward, we'll go back to. I don't think he was in the chat when we talked about Forsaken Gods. Maybe you can fill us in with a little bit of tidbits in the chat for Forsaken Gods. But here's a weird one that I know he talked about once in a while. If you follow Clint Stoker, it's pretty much, he does Sweetcast on YouTube, and you know, he's got Fatal and he's got Downcast, which are his other 2 books. But this is one that he's been talking about, maybe putting it out for a while, and I guess he finally started the sign-up page for it. It's just odd. All he has on the page is literally this one image, and is there any relation to Bram Stoker, since he's got the same last name? I think that's interesting enough. I think it's weird enough that that's actually a thing. And the art is clean and cool enough where I'm like, all right, I think whatever you're going to try to do, 48-page graphic novel. I've read Downcast. I backed Fatal. I might as well sign up for this one. And that'll be that.
Nice.
I'll probably do that right now, because it's one where I probably will at least look at it. I don't know if I'll back it. I'm not super.
Joe's a secret emo vampire, guys. He loves Castlevania. He sleeps with the Twilight series books underneath his pillow. He instead of tanning oil, he uses glitter lotion.
Yes, all that is true. All that is clearly true. Fresher Lucas said something in the chat that might fill us in here. You can find info about Forsaken Gods on the first campaign page. You can find it on Indiegogo. That is a good idea. When we swing back to it, we shall do. We'll do that. Here's one that I want to skim over because we're not really into Kickstarter folks around here. Not that we're not into it, but I prefer them not support. Let's not support the guys that want us not to put out our comics. How about that? However, Marvin Wynn is a cool guy. He's been on the channel before, and he's got a great freaking looking book. You cannot deny that. So hopefully he does a dual release with this thing on Indiegogo as well. And I wish him the best of luck. I always mention it to comic book stores because he kind of goes a different route instead of crowdfunding. A lot of times he'll go straight to the store and like he'll cold call stores and try to get his book into stores, which is fine. But that's what he does, and I try to mention it to stores when I'm there. I'm like, have you heard about The Edge? Because it looks awesome. So definitely go check that out. We talked about Dave Brink before, but here is issue 3. I don't know if you've read a little book called Perfect 10. However, it's a solid book. Go back and Amanda B said it correct. Dave Brink knows how to write. It's a good book. Definitely don't pass on 1 and 2. It's like it feels like a genuinely good team book, even though it's based around one, kind of heroine, but it's kind of like this team book. Have you seen much about issue 3, Jerry?
Nope.
Yeah.
But I love that art.
Yeah, I think it's the same guy. I think it's still Pal. There he is, Pal Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Pal Rodriguez. But yeah, his style is really chunky, and his forms and his figures are like exaggerated to a point where
I love his line weights.
Yeah,
his line style is really cool. I like it.
It's really cool, indeed. So all you have to do is look at it, and you're probably into it. I will be signing up for this. I haven't already. I'm pretty sure I already did. But it looks like Perfect 10. The odds stacks against 10, or the odds against 10 stack up. Oh, I said that backwards. Dyslexic, I guess. As she faces her biggest threat yet. Plus, who are Safeguard? So I don't know who Safeguard is. I'm not sure if I remember that from the second issue. It's been a while now. But anyway, this book, go check it out. Go sign up, guys. That's a pretty good one, dude. That ain't bad.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Out in Kentucky, you got to have that sound effect ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
You have another book you want to talk about? Or
the Hunt, Hunt, the Littlest Umbrella. The latest case.
How's my audio when I turn my head and stuff, by the way?
You're fine.
Okay.
Give us Blue Steel while reciting Shakespeare.
I can't remember. Does he purse his lips? And
he turns, purses his lips, and then say "to be or not to be."
To be or not. I don't know. Like am I in camera when I do that?
Yeah.
I think that's the best
pretty good.
I got, dude.
Give yourself a mushroom to do it so people can like screenshot this and use it against you later.
What do you mean? Give me a mushroom?
Like make your screen full screen when you do it.
Oh, give yourself a mushroom. I forgot that's what you mean when you say give it a mushroom. Like it's a game. Oh my god, dude! I played every Mario game. It doesn't add up, dude. Okay. So you want me to do Blue Steel like this?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then to be or not to be.
To be or not to be.
Okay. Screenshot it. Thank you.
Dude, I'll do it. So what's your next book here, bro?
Hunt, the Littlest Umbrella. Case for the detective duo, The Hunt, the Littlest Umbrella is on, and the art style is wicked looking. And this is all it's got. It's just these little tidbits, but the art looks gnarly. So it's a curious case of what is this? You know,
I'm curious. It is curious.
Curious.
Now, this is by the Umbrella guy. Is that the same?
It doesn't tell me who it's by.
You're right. I figured like it's got an umbrella. It looks like he's got the symbol.
It's got an umbrella.
I feel like that's his book. Because I wasn't around to back the first one.
Well, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Here it is.
Here it is.
All right. So, what makes you like this one? Like you get
art style, and I'm curious. I want to know more, and I don't have any more. Okay. There's nothing more to go on, and then that's all the ones that I've got here. I told you I wanted to do a kind of a demo about this whole RGB CMYK and you know,
we can go through that.
But before we do, still talk about books. Shotgun Samurai came in.
Oh, nice, dude.
This thing is thick, cool. And it's thick. That's a big book.
Let me give you a mushroom, maybe. Yes, I heard it's manga format, right? Is that the size?
Yeah, except it's printed, you know, for Americans. Right. Yeah.
For the American.
Yeah, black and white interiors.
It's glossy.
Yeah.
Glossy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
good to know.
New book smell.
B-Rose is here to say hello.
What's up? What's up, B-Rose?
Yeah, Shotgun Samurai is here. It's in the mail for me. I don't know where it is. They're screwing.
And it came with cool little goodie sack, you know, with stickers and stuff in it. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Couple prints, awesome ass prints. So go back some of that, and then all right, this is one I wanted to talk about because he's local to where I'm at, actually, not to where you are, but Anthony Sika, he was just out here in Deltona doing a comic convention. He posted about having a book. This is Venerella, but that came in the mail too. So the two different covers.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I mean, I missed it totally. I saw the post where he said he was out here, and I was like, I could have went over there and saw him, you know. But yeah, he's in it. Cool guy.
What happens, dude?
Cool guy.
Is that the last thing in your mailbox for today?
Yeah. For now.
Like, yeah, no, that's great. I'm stoked to get my shotgun in the mail. Shotgun Samurai, that is. I shall be bringing up a couple more in here. Let's see. We're running out of time, so I'm going to do that. I don't want to do that. All right, so I have, dude, you're on the hunt today. I have Tales from the NATVERSE 2. This is another one where we're on the sequel, and yet I did not back the first. All I know is what you see, which is art that looks polished. And yes. So, and it's cyberpunky, and we all know I dig that. So, it's hard not to like get on board with this. This is by Sim. He's over there. He co-hosts for several channels, I believe. Not several, but I've seen him on several. Seen him over there like with Crom. I've seen him with Infinity. Yes.
And Global Frequency. Mavericks is still funding. They're still trying to build up their supporters, guys. So Mavericks, Giant Robots, all that stuff. We got Prince. Joe's got alt cover in it. Go get that. If you like Art Bros, go collect some art.
Have you seen that metal cover, dude? It's crazy good looking. So the metal cover is.
Go get your good stuff merch too.
Ooh, it's a pint glass, am I right?
Of soda. I mean, I'm responsible.
No, I get it. I just like pint glasses. I drink everything out of pint glasses.
Yeah. It comes in pints.
So, Sim wants us to play the video, so we're going to do that. This time I won't screw it up. Let's bring it up here. Let's watch the vid, dudes. Sweet.
Bow.
Yeah, that's a really cool teaser trailer, dude. I'm stoked. I think everyone else is stoked for that.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't get number one because it was. I feel like when I first was looking in a little while ago, I was overwhelmed with so many books. However, I'm sure there'll be a bundle. So signing up for this one, guys, seems like a good way to go. Did the chick morph into the bike on that thing? Is that what was happening?
You know, it's getting a little Final Fantasy 12, where like Shiva turns into the crazy. That's 13 where he changes into the motorcycle.
Yeah. I can take that.
Or wait a minute. What was that game where they had the body suits, but the hands and stuff had wheels, and they were motorcycles? It was like an old 2000s game. And no, I'm not thinking about Return to Oz and the Wheelers. I'm talking about so they were like cyber. Anyway,
I know what you mean. I remember that.
Anyway,
it's not Transformers, obviously, but yeah. Chris Fisk was
G-Force, G something. I don't know.
G-Force?
I don't know.
Interesting. So Sims clarifying says the bike breaks apart and forms on her as a metal Valkyrie armor.
Yeah, so I was actually kind of close with
pretty close. I mean, it seemed very much like a mech / moto vehicle.
Looks awesome.
Yes, indeed. Do you want to run through your interesting?
It's really a question. Here's what I'm running into, and this is both your fault, Chris Fisk's fault for making me paranoid, and it's my fault for being paranoid. So that's that's not really your all's fault. So here's what's happening: is Chris Fisk asked me, and a few like Noah have asked me, what am I working in? RGB being the red, blue, green color scale, or CMYK, because when it comes to print media, you need to be working in CMYK.
Well,
the reason for that is that the printers can't print the same color wheel as what's using light coming in. So the print medium is called the subtractive color wheel, and then you've got your screens, which is the additive color wheel. That's why it's red, green, blue, and then cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and that's the differential difference. Okay, so I was getting a little paranoid there because I like the boldness that you get in RGB, and that's what you're seeing right here. The contrast is the darks are really dark, the lights are really light. You get these very warm tones, and I use a lot of gradient layer effects that use the overlay and a dark purple to get these nice little gradients across my surfaces, particularly down here in this area where the kitchen is. And so each plane has its, each facing plane has its own layer to get that that gradient.
Right.
Anyway. So this looks cool, but this is in RGB. So so here's what it looks like if I'm in the actual file where I've got my 200 or almost 300 layers in this right now. If I change that working file into CMYK, what it does is it changes all those layers, every one of them, and all the settings, all the overlays, and it changes all those settings to CMYK color wheels, which changes everything and does this to the picture.
Right.
Okay. So if you see here, everything's a lot.
Obviously, it's washed out.
It lost a lot. It washed out. Okay.
That's just a conversion without messing with it.
Right. Exactly. So you could work on it linearly and start out in CMYK and work your way through, and maybe you'll get here, but I don't think you will. And there's a reason. That green color loses. It doesn't, and here's what I mean. You can't get that bright with CMYK, apparently, right?
Of course, yeah. Okay. Especially in greens.
So what I just did is in the RGB, after my whole image and all the layers are smashed together into one, okay? Now it's one layer right over here, right?
Right.
I copy all that, right?
I
paste it into this one. Well, hold on. Gotta go back, copy it. Oh, come on. Sorry, other things are happening. Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then boom,
I'm wondering,
pasted it in.
yes.
Now look, this is in CMYK.
Yes.
So what's happened here is now it's judging the colors based off of the flat image, not all the different layers and changing all of them. So now it's getting a new signature, but so this green gets muted, right? That looks a lot dimmer than that.
For sure.
Right? So how can I get something like this over here? So here's the idea. And maybe you can help me figure this out. Maybe the chat can help me figure this out. Maybe this might actually answer some questions, or maybe I'm creating myself a giant problem. But what I'm doing right here is I'm grabbing a lasso selection of this area of the green. Okay.
Yeah. I'm wondering what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the green more vibrant here.
Right? In CMYK. So watch.
Okay.
Because you were telling me Bancroft told you a few things on how to color match and keep things going, and and
I did a lot of research.
Some K value stuff as well.
Yes.
So all right. So now what I've got here is the same thing on top, but now I'm going to go overlay. Boom.
Yeah. However, you're not really getting the same look you are before, but it's probably. That technique may work in some ways. Yes. I'm not an expert. I literally, for Star Circuit, I worked on it for like 60 hours. Couldn't get it the right way I wanted. And in the end, I literally hired out for this.
It's not that exact green, but it's greener than that.
All I'm saying is there are experts out there that you can go to. I would say go to them, because I'm an artist. We've been digital artists for a long time.
Well,
I still couldn't get it exactly the way I wanted.
Here's the other thing is I did the same technique on the print for Star Circuit for you. And I did the same technique for the Mavericks print. And both of you had said that print came out excellent. So I used the same technique on both of those, and you guys were extremely happy with those.
They're not bad. Like that was just an easy conversion for me, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still had to do the same trick. I still had to do that with the laser blues in Neff's, and then the green teal lasers in yours.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, same technique, just throw it over top of itself on an overlay. That's if you're in a crunch and you need to do that conversion, you're worried about that loss. Quickly try this out and see if it might help you out.
I think it does help. I'm using Clip Studio, which is a totally different. They handle this totally differently.
Right. That was the other thing I was worried about, is that this is Photoshop, but
whatever. I mean, Photoshop is really good for this sort of thing. But Chris Fisk is right. Having the layers up is the first issue. So doing the flattening you were right on that end. I don't know if copying over and making an overlay is the best option. Like I said, I eventually hired out to get people to get this to work for me. What I did was, using color range, I would find all the greens on the page and I would boost those manually with color range. That's something I could show you later, but that's in select color range.
Yeah.
But either way, it's a tough thing. I literally spent 60 to plus hours to figure this out, and I still didn't end up with what I wanted.
Well, I'm happy with what I'm getting.
Okay. Well, definitely you have to send it out to the, I don't know what color profile you have, but when you send it out to the printer, that's the true test.
Okay.
Because printing at your home or testing it like on an inkjet or laser, is not going to be the same as offset.
Right. No, I'm aware of that.
But yeah, it seems like it's a good plan. It might work out.
I don't know. Now that I put it out there, I'm wanting people to be like, "No, that don't work, bro. No, that don't work, bro." Because I need to know.
Sim's got a few pieces of advice in the chat. Sim says a few things in here. He uses one. He says, "I use color match RGB like Scotsman." So I assume I don't use Photoshop, so I'm assuming that's something you can do. Sim says if you're using digital press, you can send them RGB, and the printer does the best adjustment.
Right.
However,
That's what I've actually was doing before I even got into comics. I was still printing things for BECKONED and everything, and that
with RGB,
yeah, these are all RGB stuff, and they
right?
came out looking excellent. Like I haven't had a problem with CNYK RGB for like the past 10 years.
I did the same,
to be
dude.
honest.
I'm
But
telling
this
you,
is comic books. It's a different.
Star Circuit was printed digitally.
Uh-huh.
Star Circuit was printed digitally. I sent them in RGB, still came out crap. But it could be the printer. So it's up to the printer to get the right adjustment. So it's a hit or miss thing.
Mhm.
So you might get back a shitty kind of result, and at that point you figure it out. But hopefully you don't have to go through that process that I did. It took an extra 4 months to get right.
If you guys notice, this is why I've been calling page 4. So, to be honest with you, that whole like test print thing that I was talking about.
Wow.
If you guys remember, I was talking about taking my first like 4 pages and the cover, sending out and trying to get it tested. I mean, get it printed just for like a test thing. I was calling it an ash can until I figured out, that's not an ash can. Let's see. Trying to see
I remember that, yeah.
But yeah, you know how you put up all your pages next to each other and like see how the flow is going?
Yes, I do that quite a bit. Yes.
Yeah. So I was doing a little bit of that before I start to figure, okay, am I going to send it to him today? So that's the other thing is I actually have 2 printers I'm looking at right now. But yeah, here are the first 4 pages and the wrap cover. So
right. Okay.
So if they could print that, I'll be happy to
test it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to bring up one more campaign before we roll. We're already out of time, but I want to.
Yes, sir.
Because I linked him and I see popped in here. I felt bad if we don't reach the last one.
Thanks, Sim. I'm just saying thanks.
Oh, for Sim, yeah. Sim's helping out. So Cerebrum Volume 1. We had
Cerebrum
in here. Definitely go check out Cerebrum. He's one of our good old weeb friends. Black Rose Comics. He's got his book out. And it's sign up right now. So he's been talking about it for forever, and actually looks like he wasn't lying. It does look good. It looks like he's got it all figured out as far as world goes in these images. But yeah, you got a sexy lady on a bike. You got fighting. You got cyberpunk augmentations and an assassin villain. It seems like I'm in. I will be signing up for this. I actually probably have already. But yeah, definitely go sign up for this person.
CEREBRUM!
And also, before we go, because we do have to go, I have another stream coming up. I'm on Indie Volt tonight at 9. So go check out. We'll be talking about docking.
Shocking.
Oh, shocking. We'll play the shocking video.
It's my second dad joke. This. Come on.
Okay, so Star Circuit, I will be talking about on that. Sweet. I haven't been on any Volt, but I've heard good things. So, Star Circuit, it's still just barely under 20K. So, I'm mailing out a couple this week. So, you are still in the right kind of like timeline to get it to your house as fast as possible. Let's see, who said before? I think Herrenberg. Yeah, there we go. Back here, Herrenberg said we received Star Circuit this week. Also, Billy Tucci's Miss Fury. Hope people are enjoying those books. Yeah.
Which one did you read first, Herrenberg?
Yeah, let's bring it. I wouldn't doubt if it went to Billy, because who's not going to read Billy Tucci's book? So Star Circuit, go check it out. We have limited books left. Support the book. It is a cyberpunk racing adventure that you're not going to want to miss. So Sim says, Indie Volt are great people, and then is Zim. Yeah, I'm stoked. They were texting me on Facebook. I'd probably been on there way before, but they always messaged me on Facebook, which I never use. So the message was just sitting there waiting for me to jump. on it and get on the stream. However, that's it for the show. I want you all to back some books, but if you can't back, go sign up for these books later on. So sign up for the ones we talked about. There's other ones that are really almost no-brainer sign-ups, like Terror in the Trenches by Vonster. Von's got his launching in early Feb, and so definitely sign up to get his whatever perk he's got for signing up early. I think Graveyard Shift just launched, so back Graveyard Shift 4 because that's Jose Garcia. He's manning the good old Graveyard Shift this time. So go support our favorite artist.
Tiger Blue launches February 1st.
Oh, nice, dude. Why did we not bring up Tiger Blue right now? That's another no-brainer. It's all right. Well,
and there's something special coming down the stretch goals for that. Yes, okay. yes.
So
yes, some people know.
Tiger Blue is a no-brainer as well. It's actually my most anticipated book of the year. So I will be reading that first, just as Herrenberg Red Star Circuit first, because it came first. All right, fine. Herrenberg's getting a timeout for that. Anyway, I haven't gotten all the way through Miss Fury yet. It's great. But somehow it seems weird to mix Holocaust and sexy cat suits. Okay. I can see how it works. So we're about to leave, but Universe is here. Good to see everybody.
What's up, IBEX? Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Jeremy. Thanks for being a good co-host, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for doing my shitty audio, bad audio this week.
It's all right. Sometimes it's an improvement.
Ooh, really? Douche, bro. You're in a timeout, bro. For that. So
I do. I do. One more thing is I have added a shop section to zadestudios.com. I've got 3 posters that we're gonna be offering. Hold on, where'd that go? My bad. Hold on, I'm bringing it back up. Yeah, there you go. So there's shop section that will have 3 posters that are of the game. So if you guys were familiar with us at all, we did it. We're working on an RPG video game for the PC that you can play the prototype now on Steam for free. But we've got the map of the world that you eventually can get. They're coming soon. We want to see what the interest is and then grab some back stock. But everything's here to work if so. So we got another shot of Tulabanya, So yeah.
Good idea.
Just letting everyone know, and there's other things in the mix too. So,
dude, big posters.
Will be big posters, maybe some 3D prints. Probably going to put the coins up there for people that missed them out that first time.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to close out on that. This is a really cool idea. I need to start up my shop as well. Go get some posters and sign up for Beck and Recourse. Sign up for all these great comics. Herrenberg just put in the link for Tiger Blue. Thanks for joining us. This has been an another ArtBro event. I'm on Indie Vault at 9. Meet me there. I'll answer all your Star Circuit questions for Star Circuit 2. And check that out, dude. Like I said, one of my most. I think this is Jose Garcia at his best. Probably like Luminavox is going to be his baby, but to me, this is my favorite style of his. That's just me. I'm a little bit more.
I might have to get really personal with this soon, with his art style on this.
Yeah, it's very cool. He's got such a good look for a lot of his designs and things. It feels awesome. Like it should be. Like a lot of people say Star Circuit should be animated. This looks like it should be animated. Wink, wink.
Wink,
all right.
wink.
So that's it, everybody. Have a good week. You guys been great. Thanks for showing up. Peace out.
Later, bud.
Bye.